Consider this. A customer wants to buy a gun at a Big Five sporting goods store, but the store manager is suspicious. Well, now that former Big Five store manager has filed a lawsuit against the sporting good chain claiming wrongful termination and violation of labor laws.
Well, she says she was forced to sell a gun to a man who she thought was potentially dangerous. KTLA 5's John Fenoglio is live in Downey with her story. John.
Hey, well, good evening, everyone. That store manager was also a licensed firearm dealer. She worked at this Big Five sporting goods here in Downey for almost 10 years. And in all that time, she says she never felt in danger until recently.
I honestly feared for my life.
Delilah Rios says she knew something wasn't right about one particular customer when he attempted to purchase a shotgun last month.
There's many instances where I came in contact with a customer where he was very aggressive, not only mentally but emotionally aggressive, putting me down, yelling, cussing at me.
That was just one incident. The man in question would return several more times. Rio says he would start his paperwork to purchase the gun, but would grow increasingly agitated before storming out. When he returned a few days later, she says he was again behaving erratically and aggressive. And on his third visit, after a 10-day waiting period, Rio says the situation escalated and she was forced to call the police.
They said that if I don't feel comfortable releasing the firearm, I should release the firearm to him, especially in the mood that he was in.
But another manager did sell him the gun. Fearing retaliation, Rios asked her managers for a store transfer, but was denied.
And I wasn't willing to take the risk of putting my life in jeopardy. This guy having a personal grudge towards me, already had mentally and emotionally abused me to where I had voice to the company, and now he has a firearm and he knows where I work.
Rio says she doesn't have a problem with firearms.
I'm not against guns, I am against guns in the wrong hands.
In fact, she's a gun owner.
It's something that I took up as a hobby. It was a challenge for me. I actually was born with one arm, but it's something that I got into and I wanted to take up the challenge. So I taught myself how to deal with firearms. I became a certified firearm instructor, and it was my specialty. People would come to me specifically to ask me for advice on firearms.
Now, even though Rios quit her job here at Big Five Sporting Goods, her attorney says the lawsuit will be based in part on what's known as constructive termination, essentially claiming that because she didn't feel safe working in the store that she was forced to quit. Now, we have, of course, also reached out to Big Five, made attempts to get in touch with them, and we'll bring you their side of the story as soon as we hear from them. Reporting live in Downey, I'm John Fenoglio. I'll send it back to you.